pretty sure I'm going to get rained on. So not only am I going to be riding in the rain, I'm going to be riding in thunderstorm. Yay. Yay for me. Yay for me. Guess this will be a pretty eventful ride, maybe. Maybe not. I'll just try to outrun this rain. Kind of like the summertime joys in Texas. Riding in the, never know when it's going to rain. Although I guess if you watch the weather reports, you know when it's going to rain, but leave the house and it's kind of sunny, and then next thing you know, there's some lightning and thunder and all that good crazy stuff. And then people riding slow. Anyway, just a Saturday afternoon ride up to the Indian dealer. Didn't think about recording it, but I guess just kind of window shopping right now on future bikes. And I'm pretty much down between two bikes right now. It's going to be either the Challenger Dark Horse or a Chieftain Dark Horse. And as you probably know, fixed fairing versus a bar mounted fairing, or fork mounted fairing I should say, and a push rod versus an overhead cam. And you know, there's a bunch of beliefs on the two different types of motors. One school you have the push rod being a less moving parts to go wrong over a liquid cooled. You're adding a little bit extra to possibly could go wrong in the future. And then of course you have the power, the responsiveness on the liquid cooled engines compared to the push rods, V-twins, monster V-twins. So that's kind of like one of those things that's going to be a hard decision for me, because I was dead set on a Chieftain at first, and now it's just more of a I don't know, because that whole performance bagger idea of that Challenger and watching that crazy power that those things seem to be putting out, and multiple videos of those things running down or competing against the Harleys. And, you know, I think one of the leading factors on that Challenger decision was, and this is probably one of those fanboy things, but the King of the Baggers. And yes, I know that the 2021 King of the Baggers went to Harley-Davidson. The 2020 went to Indian, although it was only the one race. But in reality, Indian took 2 races out of 5 on the King of the Bagger. This guy's going way too slow for me. And the 1 race in 2020, so I guess realistically out of 6 races, they're pretty much dead even. But there's just something about that Challenger that appeals to me. And at the same time, that Chieftain is calling my name too. So I know that it's going to probably come down to riding one and what my overall goals are when it comes to riding. Which realistically, for long distance riding, I think they're both going to more than fit my needs. I know the Challenger has just a little bit more of a storage capacity than the Chieftain, but it's maybe by like a gallon. But the looks were the main thing at first. I thought that the Chieftain was definitely a good-looking bike. But then that fairing on that Challenger, it grew on me. And, you know, just sitting on them compared to some other ones in the same category, I felt like the balance on the Indian, especially the Challenger, is very low to the ground, your center of gravity. So it feels lighter to me than the competitor. But I don't know, you know, I just don't know. They're 2 different bikes. They're 2 different categories. Your batwing fairing and your fixed fairing. And your V-twin push rod versus your overhead cam. And then it's like I guess the power, like, is that what the goal is going to be? But I think I kind of want to be looking at for rides, for comfortability, going on rides, storage. I don't know what their deal is. But anyway, then you have fuel capacity is bigger on the Challenger. Not by much in the Chieftain. Definitely bigger than what I've got on mine right now. People are weird. Wherever you go, people are weird. It's like, I am going to have to stop and get me some gas. That's one of the main factors of what I was thinking about, why I want to move up to a bigger bike, because I have the fuel capacity of an 8-year-old's bladder, and the storage, there is no storage at all. ideas people are trying to do. They're silly. People like that are silly, silly, silly. Then again, sometimes I'm a little bit too big for this bike. So maybe I look like I'm a monkey on top of a football. I don't know. But, you know, whatever. Still a nice day to get out and ride. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this little short video. So remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's help build this community and rock on.